A beautiful morning to you out there. Of course, you know you're watching Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV, your number one newspaper review program that is always dishing out vital information. Michael Adekunle, of course, you know, is my name, and I'll be taking you on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. Today's newspaper review, we have Daily Sun and also the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. What are they dishing out at the newsstands? Let's check out what the Daily Sun newspaper is giving us. Oshomole Oyegun Field. Oshomole Oyegun Field. Don't let APC die. That's what is on the front page of the Daily Sun newspaper. Don't let APC die. Party chieftains beg Buhari to intervene. Party chieftains beg Muhammadu Buhari to intervene. Senator, its chairman, says party was off in 2019 polls. Idifitri, 2 dead, 8 injured in Ogun crash. 2 dead, 8 injured in Ogun crash. Switzerland sues Nigeria for detaining vessel. Okay, oil tanker held over diesel smuggling. Others. Okay, let's check out the picture we have here. Members of the Danga security outfit paying Salah homage to Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State in Bauchi yesterday. Very nice picture here. And let's check out what's on top of the newspaper. Kudos knocks as 8th National Assembly shuts down today. Kudos knocks as 8th National Assembly shuts down today. That was a very nice one here, and let's move on to the next one. And what we have on the Nigerian Tribune newspaper: battle for reps speakership hot up. Battle for reps speakership hot up. Okay, the riders here. Okadibo group supports Nwajuiba. I have no criminal record, says Gbajabiamila. Bago has no baggage to deny him opposition. Bago has no baggage to deny him position, says a campaign organization. We never endorse Gbajabiamila or any candidate. That's what PDP reps caucus are saying. Okay, 8th National Assembly holds valedictory session today. Police arrest Islamic cleric, rescue 20 inmates in Ibadan. 1 killed, many injured in Bauchi clash. 9 out of 10 persons breathe polluted air, says United Nations. On top of the newspaper, we still have other stories here. Return official vehicles or risk arrest. Marking details at Jimobi's aides. I am still in PDP. Agbaje tells Body George. Of course, you know who Agbaje is. The governorship black flag bearer on the platform of PDP in Lagos State, but he lost it to Sanwo-Olu. Okay, 2019 UTME, no cut of marks yet. No cut of marks yet, says JAM. 16 killed, 14 injured in another bandit attack, says Zamfara government. Okay, let's check out what we have on the front page. You can see a picture here illustrating the entertainers during the Dubai, popularly called Awan Dushe, held at the government house Bauchi to celebrate Eid al-Fitr on Wednesday. It was a very nice Eid al-Fitr celebration in Nigeria, and Lagos State presently is still going on. In Lagos State, you can see everywhere dried up just because of the celebration that went on yesterday and the day before yesterday. Okay, these are the stories we have on the front pages of the Nigerian Tribune and the Daily Sun newspaper. Of course, you know we have our reviewers here. They are ready to express their views on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. Michael Adekunle, I've said it earlier on, is my name. I'll be right back. Today's National Assembly have played their own roles, but this incoming one, what do you expect from them, and what do you think should be their first priority? The ninth.
The ninth assembly, I think, well, let me talk on the 8th assembly. Let me tell you, the 8th assembly, if not that they thwarted this man's effort from doing bad things, some bad, certain, policies that are very dangerous, I would not have commended Saraki. But Saraki tried. The man tried. He fought. He knew his right. But there are some areas I don't like this both 9th, 8th and 9th assembly. See, you are lawmakers. You are not doing well. You are not. You don't mean well for Nigerians. See, being the 9th assembly, I know that they fought a lot. They are the legislative, right? They fought the executives a lot. You understand? They tackled their bad policies. Most policies they know is right, is bad. Even Nigerians know that policies, that come out from the executive, I mean, Mr. President, that those policies are right. We don't like it. The 8th assembly, they fought the executive to stand still. I think you understand. Over the months, over the years, we saw, we witnessed such serious arguments, dragging issues with the executive. Yes, the House, they fought it. I think you understand. I give Saraki credentials for that. I give him credits. She understand. But there are loopholes. You are lawmakers. You are not meant well for the entire citizens. You cut home with millions of naira worth of salaries. Why? Is that how to legislate in India? Is that how to legislate in the UK? Is that how the American congressmen legislate over there? They are meant well for the Americans. That's why they bring them on, every now and then they elect them to represent them as congressmen, because they mean well for the society, their society. Let me tell you, our Nigerian society, our legislators, they are there to cut away millions. They are not there to mean well for the constituencies that they represent. You understand? So both 9th and the 8th assembly should go and undergo total, absolute reorientation. They need total overhauling in their mentality. They are all individualistic on, on decision. Do you understand? They just mind their families. They are not legislating for me and you. They are there to make money. They are selfish. Nigerian legislators, they are selfish. These people, they really indicate that Nigeria is the biggest or largest black nations. I'm sorry to say this. Nigeria is where you have the worst black people on decision making. Nigeria is where you see a black man that reason like monkey, a black man that reason like gorilla. I make sure you hear this thing, because we showcase the true, the fact that we are monkeys. How could somebody just earn 10 million? This is just welcome back package, 10 million. While ordinary citizens here, ordinary workers are agitating for 30,000 naira. You are welcome them back package, 10 million naira, 10 million. Man, is it right? Is it not madness? After, we all know that these people that are coming now, they're going to siphon billions of naira away. Most of the projects contrast their word to people. They say recoil back. They will say come back and collect 30%. At the end of the 8 years or 4 years, they will make billions for themselves. Does this seem right? Is it right? Tell me if it is right. So whether 8th or 9th million assemble, it doesn't worth it. Are they going to do the right thing? Are they not going there to represent their selfish interests? I think you understand. It's not for me and you. It's not for good governance. It's not meant well for us. Look at, we are still dragging backward. We are not growing. Where were you 3 years ago? Let's say 4 years ago, 2015. Is that where you are today? Is that where you should be today? We are dragging backward. Do you understand? While countries like South Africa, Spain, India, Pakistan, Britain, America, they are growing. Do you understand? 4 years ago, before Trump come in, America would have told you that we are here, but now we've gotten to this place. I think you understand. That is a growing society. They are growing. While Nigeria, we are dragging backward. We are going backward on daily basis. My brother, let me tell you, those people in the 9th and 8th assembly, they reasoned like gorilla. That indicated that Nigeria is the greatest black nation. And you know what black represents? Jungle. They come out with monkish results every 4 years. Monkish results. Because they are monkeys. They don't reason well. They don't think like me and you. They don't think the way, forward, the future. How our children are going to benefit from the present dispensation. They think only theirs, their own, their family. What about the societies? What about the less privileged on the society? What about that young girl hawking granite on the street of Lagos or Kano? What is going to become of that young girl in the next 20 years? Is he going to hawk granite forever? These legislators, this legislative of 18, they are legislating nonsense.
Okay, thank you. I'm coming. Hold on. What do you have to say about it?
About what? Let me.
About the ninth National Assembly. The 8th National Assembly shuts down today. They are going.
Okay, I think so far so good. The 8th National Assembly is the worst National Assembly that Nigeria will ever have. I think due to those people cabals in that 8th National Assembly. So far so good. I'm looking the 9th National Assembly that are coming on board. I'm expecting to work to collaborate with the president. The legislative and the executive should work together so that we can move. Either you are PDP, either you are APC. Let me tell you, it is only Nigeria that I see that most of the people will be thinking that I am PDP, I am APC, I cannot work with this person. We have elected you. Election have come. Election have gone. Let us build a great Nigeria. That is what America. See, in America, people that are in the House of Assembly, it is another party that is leading our National Assembly, their House of Assembly, their legislative. Why there is another party is the president, and they are working together. They are working because of the progress of the country. They are not working because of their pocket. But here in Nigeria, we are working because I'm working for my party. You understand? One party wants to rule everything. You might not be there today. You might be there tomorrow. If another party is there, work together so that we can have a good, better country. For me, so far so good. 8th National Assembly is I give them F9.
F9.
Yes, F9, because they did not perform towards our expectation. If president submit budget, it will take like 7 months or 8 months before they can approve the budget. Because of what? The president is not doing what they asking. They padding the budget, collecting a brown envelope before you can attend to the budget. Is that how it's supposed to be? That's it.
Now, hold on, I'm coming. The issue of Oshomole and Oyegun, the crisis in APC has deepened. What is your own view? What do you think is happening to APC? And look at what we have here. Don't let APC die. That is what the members of the party are saying.
Well, the issue of APC and Oshomole depends on the power that brought two of them in. APC and Oshomole and Oyegu of 18. See, the power that brought them in is what brings this kind of intrigue, enmity between the two chairmen. Oyegu was there before Oshomole. Oshomole now was, elected as their national. They selected him anyway. But the guy is going out of control. He talks anyhow. She understands. So, what I believe is that these men, they are going to cause another trouble within the party. Like last year, there was trouble there. They used to fight themselves. Wherever they go for primary, they stone themselves, they shoot themselves. So they have not, cleared the mess. Let me use in their home. They should clear their house, but they have not. So I don't know. These people are power drunk. If you want to give any post, whether elected or selection within the party, you give it to a credible hand, somebody that worth it. You don't not just give to somebody because he speaks English or maybe because he handled labor before, he did well. Do you know his current status?
Which means Oshoma doesn't have that leadership trait.
No, he doesn't have the credibility.
Doesn't have the charisma.
Yeah, the charisma is not there. The guy is not charismatic at all. This guy, Oyegu, was a better person when he was there.
Do you support?
Like what I said, what I will say is that you know that Oyegu and Oshomole, they are from the same state, okay. Edo State. Okay. Now, for me, I would prefer APC. Both of them, they should sideline them. They should bring it from another region. If they can do that, I think this thing, like what he said, Oshomole don't know how to talk. I can remember when he was a governor of Edo State. He did something that he just talked anyhow, as if you are their gods. You are the one that created them. For me, though the guy has gone. Most of the governors, APC governors, they are not as supporting him. He has gone. Their next convention or next election, they cannot return him. Because what I'm looking at in APC now, most of the governors, most of the senators, they did not back him. So I think he has gone for good, because now most of the governors are thinking they should, like what I said earlier, they are thinking that they should shift the power to another zone so that the problem will be resolved.
And do you think the problem will be solved if they do that?
Yes, the problem will be solved. The problem will be, you see what Oshomole want to cause in Edo State now, that is fighting with the governor, and they know people in the state, this is the governor that people in the state loves, and you are just talking like what is happening in Kogi State. You are prognosing in what you are. Yes, you are the chairman, but let me tell you something. A sitting governor, Bello is someone that people in the state, yes, he might have one kind of this state, but people in that state still like him. In Zamfara State, you cannot just go anywhere to go and bring and said this is the person that we want. They will lose. He want to do that in Edo State, which people they started. Though we want Obaseki for the second time. That's what he want to do in Kogi State. That people have started shouting, it is Bello Yaya Bello that we want. Because you are the chairman, you don't have the final say. Let the primary speak.
So what's your own opinion now?
My own opinion, should resign. Should resign. He's causing a lot of, even though, apart from saying I should allow him to resign, most of the governors, they don't like him. He is gone. He's gone.
Okay, I know you celebrated, I'm still coming to you, sir. I know you celebrated your Eid Fitr very well.
Yes.
Or was it not okay? Was it not celebrated well?
So far so good, it's okay. You see, our problem in this country is when a festival is coming. Like I said, I normally said, if you don't plan early, you fail. That is what is causing. That is one of the problem in this country. People that there's no money, have you planned for this thing? Though me, I've been planning since 20. Okay, it's coming. I'm a Muslim. I've been planning for it. You understand? I've been planning for it for 20 days now. So that's the problem. If you fail to plan, you will fail gallantly. That is the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, in this regime and the previous regime, which of this regime was Eid Fitr, I mean Salah, celebrated?
From my own knowledge, from my own understanding, I would prefer this regime is okay. Yeah, it's okay.
In terms of Salah celebration, right?
Yes, in terms of Salah celebration, it's okay. It's cool. There's no bloodshed. You can see that this regime, last regime, like during Jonathan's era, during Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adi, Salah Day, we normally have bomb explosion from the Boko Harams, from the Borno State. But now, this regime now, we can see that yes, there's no such. The security is okay. You understand?
Okay. Just like end of the 8th National Assembly.
Okay.
Yes, that's the end of an era. And another era is starting with a new inauguration of the 9th National Assembly. Of course, Saraki, as the president of the 8th National Assembly, of course, not support. He cannot even think of his mind that way. He will be there forever. Government comes, another leader will come. So we are waiting for another leader that will head, that will be, that will be at the helm of affairs in the 9th National Assembly, specifically the Senate, which is the Red Chamber. Then the House of Rep, which is the is it blue or green chamber now? So that just is, so it's not like that. Then it not depends on how they are able to play their game. You know, I happened to listen to Shomole immediately after the election. He was telling his people that yes, it's going to be a pure APC affair. That they don't need anybody's vote. They don't need the opposition's vote in order to win any of the seat, the principal seat in the National Assembly. I said, look at this man. He doesn't know how to play. He's not a politician. You cannot just be talking like as if you are. You are talking to people that don't even that are novice in this politics. Now, look at what is happening today. Of course, the people that are contesting they know very well that they cannot win those things based on their own their own
idea of power.
Yes, based on their own numbers. I'm talking of the APC. Okay, Lawans know quite well that he had to romance with PDP. And even the other man too, Undume, knows quite well that they have to. It depends on how the two of them are able to play the game, because PDP is the bride now. Let me tell you, if PDP want to spoil the whole show, they can spoil the whole show. If PDP decide to say, okay, we want to also feed somebody, do you know what the game? Do you know what is going to happen? It means that APC will be divided. Some people will go with Undume, and some people will go with Lawa. Then PDP can just start to tell their member, oh yeah, vote en bloc, vote for our people. You know, electing a principal officer in the national assembly is just simple majority. Simple majority. But thank God for the majority of PDP. PDP, they are well mature. I'm not a PDP supporter. They are mature. They just tell the people, well, go and pitch tent with whoever you wish to vote support. You know, Lawan is an experienced person. Udume too is also an experienced person. You know, Lawan, as we understood, is that Lawan is an anointed person of the president, the APC, and even the Jagaban, Tinubu. But Udume is now, Udume said, well, he also has a right. He's also an experienced person. Because in 2015, he was supposed to come up. And because of the connivance of Lawa and Saraki, they were able to suppress it, and they could not. So he believed that this is his own time. So it now depends on how the two of them are able to play the game. So if they can penetrate into PDP, it's a game of number.
Now, sir, where do you think the pendulum will swing?
Well, it depends. It depends. You cannot. It's neither here or there. It's neither here or there. Like I said, everybody cannot just go en bloc for Lawa. At least Udume has his own supporters. Udume has his own supporters. Then if Udume is able to work very well and work very well in the camp of PDP, of course, PDP cannot just say we are supporting you. It's give and take. What are we getting in return? Just like the issue that played out between during Saraki era. Saraki had to parley with the PDP. Okay, we are going to. He lobbied. Okay, we are going to give you deputy senate president. So it's a Kodemadu. So that's how it's going to play out. You cannot say, just like Oshimola said, everything, all the principal office is just for APC. It can never. Something can never happen. It can never happen. It just
So you mean the game that was played out in 2015, 8th National Assembly leadership?
yes.
We still take
Of
place.
course, if care is not taken, it will happen. It will happen. If care is not taken, if they don't play it very well, it will happen. It might even. I mean, the game might even change. If the game change, and suddenly, if for instance, Udume is now in match, you say that you just discover it's just like what happened in 2015, and by then you will see that how they will start persecuting Udume, just like how they persecuted Saraki. So that's just that. So you need one another to be able to succeed in life. Don't say, oh, because Oshomole is just talking as an Agbero. I see him as an Agbero. It is that when he was still in the labor. No.
It's a different ball
It's
game
a different ball
entirely.
game. It's a very different ball game. Please, we are talking of politics. Politics is give and take. Politics is, oh yes, I'm the, oh no, it's give and take.
It's not just making
You win
politics.
some, yes, you win some and you lose some. So that's just it for that.
My expectation will be coming from God, not from man. We are expecting God to come and do something. I'm not expecting any. If God will not intervene, human being will still be human being. So there's nothing. I'm not even looking at their side for transformation. We have to look towards God. It's God that we look unto for transformation, not man. Man will remain man. So saying that you are expecting them to go and do this one, that one is they will still worsen the situation. So it is in the hands of God. So we have to look unto God.
If eventually APC gets it right by giving us a leader in the house instead of PDP being the leader, don't you think things will change?
It will even good. I will even like let them leave them. Let them have their way. Let them produce the leader, produce everything, both in the upper chamber and the lower chamber.
Let's see what they can do, right?
If they want to, whatever they want to do, I want to Islamize Nigeria, or Fulanize Nigeria, or scatter Nigeria. Let us watch and see. Let us just leave them. Leave them. Let them do it. Let me say tomorrow now, they will say, nah, PDP. Let them do them like this. Then do them like that. Let them do. If they want to stamp all their irregularities that they want to use to scatter this country, let them do. They don't even do their worst. Let us see. If not their best good they want to do, let them do it. Let us see. If not their worst they want to do, let them do it. Let us see. I will let them let PDP go and sit one side. Let them leave this positions for them. Let them do on their own, so that after their tenure, when we do the assessment, they will not have clause to say this and that. So when when we do the assessment, we will not be telling them that if it is for their own best, that's okay. If people do it, PDP did not contribute to it. Even not for their own fail, they failed. So yes, PDP is not there. The people has failed totally.
Crisis deepens in APC as Oyegun and Oshomole, the incumbent chairman of APC, part 2.
That is a party matter. I'm not a partisan person. I'm not a APC party member. It is but the only thing I wanted to say that there are certain things Oshomole is doing in APC that I like. Yes, I love what he was doing in APC in particular. So I love his boldness to uphold the law, his boldness to take the bull by the horn. I love that. But some people, there are some elements in APC doesn't like it. They say that it's Oshomole that is scattering the party. I didn't see it that way. It was the people that what Oshomole is doing that did not favor, that is scattering APC within the party. Where I will even say that Oshomole is not performing well is Nigerian politics in general. Where he will leave party politics that they position him to be, and he will now be interfering into Nigerian political matter. So we're following the president to maneuver things in this country and do things in an irregular way. That is where I will discredit Oshomole. But if him within APC party, at least I score him above average. I give him kudos. I give him credit. He tried. Listen, you're pro democracy to an extent, to a level It's all because of those bad elements that wanted to monopolize governance. Is trying to be to destroy the process, right? Now that is trying to monopolize. That is trying to encourage godfatherism and all that. So Oshomole was there for. He was there for everybody. It was like for there to follow due process, do it the way anybody that wins, let it be there. It was like, not that he's 100% good, but at least he tamed the tide of godfatherism in APC to a certain level. I know that there are some people that he will still favor. Some of his friends that he loved that will still favor in terms of irregularity and godfatherism and all that. But to an extent, he took the bull by the horn, he upheld the law. I love that boldness. So I credit him for that. But he should stop interfering in Nigerian politics in general. He is a partisan person, he's APC chairman. All those ones that what Oshomole is doing does not favor. They should go and sit down instead of destroying the party, creating factions and all this. At the end of the day, they will be saying that it is Oshomole. I didn't see Oshomole tearing APC. It is those bad elements that what Oshomole is doing that does not favor them that are tearing APC apart. That is
And this is where we wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at Nissan on Flip TV. Do join us next time as we bring you fresh topics from the newsstands. I'm Michael Adekunle reporting for Flip TV. Behind the camera is Latif Adibwale, not forgetting my very brilliant editor, Michael Ojo. Till I join you next time, have a good day.